What's up, everybody? Kenneth Thomas here with another episode of Heavy Brewing. Here we are in Chico, California. Yep, Sierra Nevada Brewery. Sierra Nevada is known for their pale ales. They're known for their Torpedo IPAs. In other words, they're known a lot for their hoppy beers, right? Well, they're making one particular beer today called Southern Hemisphere. Hops shipped from New Zealand, thrown into the kettle within a week of harvesting. Only available limited quantity of time every year, maybe a couple months. And we've got this special hookup to check out the brewing process here today. All right, so let's go inside and check it out. Heavy Brewing. Terrence is coming through the door right now. Hey Terrence, what's up?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Well,
I'm doing great.
Welcome to Sierra Nevada.
Oh, I love this place. Well, I love the beer. This is my first time here though.
Well, you will leave impressed.
All right. So what is your official title?
I'm the product manager at Sierra Nevada. I've been here 20 years, well 20 years next month, and started as a graveyard brewer and moved up to product manager. So I make sure all of our beers are ready to go, packaged when they need to be packaged so that we can get them out and let everybody enjoy them.
Well, we're here today to talk about Southern Hemisphere, which, is that a relatively new beer?
It's been out for probably about 5 or 6 years now. It started, we had a Northern Hemisphere, or what we used to just call a harvest ale, and it was made with hops from Northern Hemisphere, Yakima, Washington, and it's made with wet hops, so hops that are directly off the vine. They're brought down here wet. We add them to the kettle. So we thought, God, that would be a great little kind of tie-in, both not only hops from the Northern Hemisphere, but a beer 6 months later that we can enjoy that's a fresh IPA made with fresh hops that come from New Zealand.
Wow. This sounds really tasty. Can we go check that stuff out right now?
Absolutely. Let's
All
go.
right. All right.
All right. Cool.
Oh, wow. It totally smells like hops in here. Nothing but hops. All right. I'm already in paradise, and we've just got started.
Well, Paradise is right up the road, actually.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyways, this is the hop cone. And
oh, wow.
So to really, let me grab another little handful here.
Could I grab some?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Oh,
So really
wow. It really feels like hay, like a hay bale or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's compacted, not overly compacted, but enough for good storage. Now, what we're trying to get out of this hop is the actual oils that are in there. It's called the lupulin gland, and that houses all the essential oils that will add bitterness to the beer as well as flavor and aroma to the beer. So,
all right. So where would the hop truck arrive?
Hops come out back by our loading dock.
Oh, is that why the doors are opening right now?
That is it.
Oh my God! Perfect timing. All right. All right, there it is, right there.
All right, yeah, they're opening up the bay. It looks like we're about 3/4 full on that truck.
Yeah. So, do you have like a sort of goal in mind about like how many bottles or how much volume to make? Like, how long is the Southern Hemisphere going to last in the stores?
We usually have about a 2-month window,
Okay.
2 to 3 month window. We're actually touting it as a 100-day IPA, so you should drink it within about 100 days of receiving it.
Or else what? It just doesn't have that bite anymore.
It just doesn't have that crispness that you find in true IPAs.
Yeah.
So that real pungent nose tends to go away. It's then starts getting overshadowed with some aging characters, oxidation, which tends to be characterized as papery or wet cardboard type of notes. And
I don't want to read that on a bottle. Wet cardboard.
I know, right? You don't really want that.
Here we are, Heavy Brewing. Steve, master brewer, head brewer,
Yes.
the guru.
Sure.
Sure.
All of the above, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we're talking mostly about Southern Hemisphere.
Yes.
Were you the one that concocted the Southern Hemisphere idea?
Somewhat. We wanted to, we had been doing our fresh hop, our wet hop Northern Hemisphere brewing for quite a while. And we thought that it would be a nice twist to commemorate the Southern Hemisphere harvest as well. And so I think it's been 5 or 6 years ago now.
Yeah, that's right. That was pretty good. I said 5 or 6 years.
Sure.
I think that's about right.
You know how it is when you get, the older you get, everything's 5 years ago.
Yeah,
remember?
right.
So, are these bales ready to break into yet?
Sure, they're
Terrence told me that you needed to have the first rub.
Sweet.
I know.
All right.
So this is one of the 3 varieties that we use in this beer. This is a bittering and aroma hop. It's called Southern Cross. Very nice floral notes, a lot of citrus.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm rubbing hops.
I'm rubbing hops. They smell wonderful.
You get what's called a brewer's cut. So it's a core sample of a bale. And basically you do a visual assessment of the hop and then you rub it. And when you rub it, you're warming it up. And you're also breaking open the lupulin glands so that you get the aromatic of the hop. So
This reminds me of those drug deals I've seen on Miami Vice.
yeah, but it would just be stupid to rub your butt into a pile like this. And then, I mean, no. I used to create, no, never mind.
Here we go. Wow, this is great.
You'll notice how like the oils are, they got a yellow.
You can see how the oils are sticking to my hands.
Let me get this straight. So you got a few different varieties.
Yeah.
You do some rubbing, and you're like, this one and this one would go good together. Is that basically
Pretty
it?
much it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
It's not rocket science.
I was just gonna say it's not rocket surgery.
Yeah, that either.
But I don't think that's something that just anybody could do, though. You know what I mean?
No, I'm a phenomenally gifted individual. In case you haven't picked that shit up yet.
This is your chance to shine. Let the world
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. No, I don't do very many things well, but I've got the knack for doing this.
Yeah.
So.
All right, here we go. I love this.
And this would be that Pacifica. And this one has a very nice spicy floral note.
Oh yeah.
So you get more of an
Totally.
earthy spice
I was gonna say that's much more
cedary
earthy than those guys.
type aroma from it.
So here we
Yeah.
are on April 1st.
I'm gonna be shipping this beer in the 17th.
All right. So then, when's the soonest I can have it in my mouth?
Well, if you came back to Chico, you could probably have it in your mouth out of a fermenter before anybody else does.
Yes. My next mission.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll let you guys get to the next step, and we'll just catch up with you guys later.
Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get an idea of how my brewing is going on the east side. Haven't made it over there yet today, and then we'll keep you guys in the loop.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Dude,
Had a
good
good
to
time.
meet you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, here we are back with John. Terrence is taken off to do some other things. Steve's taken off to oversee the beginning stages of Southern Hemisphere.
Right.
And John, where are you going to take us now?
So we're gonna head, not sure if you guys have already been in here, but we're gonna head into the hop staging area. So you might be able to hear it. Basically that thundering, pounding noise is them breaking up those big bales of hops that come out of the trucks, basically in these big 200-pound bales. And so what we're gonna see when we walk in there, basically them staging that out, it's gonna be about 45 degrees in there, so I got my jacket on.
I
You'll
do
be
not have a
fine, you'll
jacket.
be fine.
No one told me to bring a sweater.
But yeah, and this is really kind of, the way I look at it is, if that's our kitchen, our brew house, this is kind of our prep kitchen. And like they would be doing, piecing out that service for the evening, that's basically what's happening in here. They're making the recipe up, they're weighing it out accordingly to be dumped proportionally into each batch that we're gonna make as we go through there. So
Okay, let's do it. Here we go, into the prep kitchen. What's your name?
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Kenneth. How's it going?
Nice to meet you, Kenneth.
All right. So yeah, let me know what's going on.
So basically what's happening is the hops flown in from New Zealand. We're gonna get ready to start making our first spec brew.
All right.
I'm gonna put half of this bale up right now, start going to town.
All right, let's
Okay.
do it. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, yeah. All right. God, it smells so good.
So now, as you can see, he's got this whole thing just crammed into that bale, and he's got to basically by hand break it up into this nice kind of loose texture in here, because what you don't want a big stuck kind of glob to go in there. You want it to be broken up. You want each of those hops independently to kind of go into that recipe.
All right, here we go. So we just came out, well, a few hours ago. We were in the room where they were sorting through all the hops, you know, finding all the stems and all the bad parts, taking them out. And can you tell us what's happened since then with the Southern Hemisphere?
Well, they've got the hops for the first brew staged up here in the brew house. Since then, we've mashed in the grist for that. Very simple grist bill, nice malt sweetness, good enough backbone to support, 65, 70 IBU beer. Dave's the brewer on shift today. These are the hops that we pre-weighed this morning, and this is our first bittering edition. So this is going to be the Southern Cross that we rubbed this morning. So he's adding a little bit of calcium salt to the kettle to adjust for pH and for hop extraction, bittering quality, protein precipitation, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And here go the hops.
Here go the hops. Oh, there we go. I live in the Bay Area, so I'm going to be hitting the torpedo room.
Yeah.
So I should hit that around April.
First week of May.
First week of May.
Okay. Give them a shout out. They'll know when they're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when you can go down there and do a side by side and appreciate different IPAs with different intents and different aromas.
Thanks, Steve.
My pleasure.
All right. Okay, here we are. It's now 1 month later. We're here at the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Room in Berkeley, California. Southern Hemisphere is premiering tonight. Let's go in and take a taste. All right, here we go. Now we just need to find Ryan, who's our contact here. Do you know if Ryan is here somewhere?
Yes, he's right there at the end of the bar. That's Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. He's coming this way. What's up?
How's it going?
It's going great.
Thanks for coming.
Dude, this is awesome. I mean, I have been here once before, and so I'm glad to come here again and actually get the full rundown of what this place is about.
Well, the Torpedo Room is a beer tasting room. So the concept was just 4-ounce pours, no pints of beer, giving drinkers the opportunity to discover different types of styles, different brands. And that's really what the craft beer drinker wants, is new, exciting innovation. And that's what this place is about. It's about that innovation.
All right.
Yeah, exploiting it, sharing it with people. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's exploit the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go behind the bar, but before we do, can you tell me when did you guys get in the Southern Hemisphere?
We got it last Tuesday.
Oh, really?
We just put it on tap today, actually. And we have it on cask too right now, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Old world style of serving it, so really nicely timed visit.
All right. Now, who can I talk to that can sort of go into the details about Southern Hemisphere and cask versus on tap and all that stuff?
Santino would be the guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find Santino.
Absolutely, I'll go grab him.
All right, I'll follow you. What's up?
Santino.
All right.
Supervisor here at the Torpedo Room.
Hi, I'm Kenneth.
Kenneth Santino, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure is mine because I'm behind the bar with all these taps at my disposal.
Can I pour you a beer?
I would love a Southern Hemisphere. So Ryan was telling me that Southern Hemisphere just arrived today and it's on cask. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's on cask also. We just put it on draft. We have it in bottles also. And it's on cask, which is a big thing in England. So basically it's not pushed with CO2 like all the beers on our draft.
Okay.
So you're not going to get as an effervescent beer as you would with a beer on CO2. You'll get more of a creamy mouthfeel from the cask conditioned ale.
Okay, can I try it on cask just to see what you're talking about? All right.
We'll start on cask and then we'll move up to CO2.
Sorry. I didn't mean to crush your foot.
No worries.
All right. All right, here we go. What are you going to have one as well? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, have to.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Oh wow. So wait, hold on.
What are you pulling in the nose? You get any of that orange marmalade? I get a lot of fresh pureed peach, if you will. It's all.
I do smell a little peach.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
a lot of the Pacifica and the Mochueca coming through. From this beer specifically, those hops are showcased.
All right, looks like Santino's pouring us another brew here. What do we got? Oh, that's not beer.
No, it's the Mochueca hops.
All
that are
right.
actually
May I?
showcased. Yeah, please. You want to
Wow.
do a hop rub?
What's a hop rub?
So when a new batch of hops come in from either Yakima or New Zealand, Steve DRESLER, Ken, Bart, and a bunch of guys will do hop rubs to see, to test the quality, see how they come out, and see what kind of properties they pull from the hops themselves.
Okay, I would like to watch you do it first and let me know what's going on. Because I don't want to do it wrong.
So typically what you do, you get a little bit in, or you cut open the bag, come in bags, throw them in your palm, rub them up to get that yellow lupulin gland all over your palms. Throw your nose right in, and you can smell a lot of the Southern Hemisphere in the hops.
This is what I want to be surrounded with on my deathbed. It's, oh my God, let me do that again.
Feel free to dive in. I'll hold the mic if you want to switch.
All right, we're switching. All right, so here we go.
I want to know what you're getting.
Okay. All right, now I'm the interviewee. Now I know why people don't like getting interviewed. I don't know what to say. So, am I doing this right?
Yeah, just rub them real hard. Get all that sticky, icky all over your
Oh
hands.
yeah, I can feel it. My hands are
And
getting
then
really
keep them
sticky.
in your palm,
Keep them in my palm.
and that's the lupulin gland that you get. Yeah.
Oh.
We'll see.
So this is what's going
compare
on.
it to the actual beer and see if you can pull some of the same properties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, once, yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, once I'm like at the source, then I can pinpoint it in there.
Yeah.
I just want to like go all over my body. This is my new cologne.
Bathe.
That's right.
Motuaka, yeah.
Hi there. My name's Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
What's your name?
My name is Gary.
All right. So, do you come here often?
I come here every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Religiously.
Oh wow. So, so would you say are you a beer aficionado? Would you say?
Honestly, I'd have to say that I'm more of a vinophile, and I am trying to become more of a, I guess beer-phile is not the right term for it, but more of a beer aficionado.
So what is it that you've got here? It looks like you've got Southern Hemisphere from the tap, correct?
Yeah, this is definitely from the tap. I mean, as you can see, there's a beautiful head on there, good bubbling, you know, and the bouquet is very good. I just was able to actually get the hops, and yeah, you can really smell the hops, the fresh hops in the top of the head. I really can feel what the brewmaster was feeling when he was making the concoction for this beer. I thought it was very genius to pull those hops from New Zealand to make the beer. Good finish. I mean, it's brilliant.
So it's not the torpedo room because we're chugging beer really fast. It's actually named after a process of brewing.
Yeah, process of the brewing, a process in brewing that we actually, or Ken actually created.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that explains the Torpedo IPA, but you do that for a bunch of these ones. It's not just this one.
Not
Okay.
just torpedo, yeah. For most
Oh,
of our
okay.
IPAs,
Okay.
they'll be torpedoed.
It's nice to know that there's this like device that's actually extracting that smell, which is coming from a lovely
Yeah.
flavor, and putting it in the beer.
Yeah, and not specifically for this one, but Hoptimum if you wanted to try Optimum, then we
Yes.
segue into tasting that one. That one is torpedoed with a medley of hops.
But is there any New Zealand action going on in Optimum?
There is no New Zealand, all American.
All right, so now we're venturing to another part of the world.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what am I looking for here?
So in
Oh,
this
it
one,
smells so different.
with the American hops, you're gonna get a lot of pine, that citrus, grapefruit rind in there.
Yeah, this is more of like when I think about like, you know, West Coast IPAs, like, you know, IPAs and bars that are, yeah, this has got that, like you said, that very piney.
Piney cedar, more smack you in the nose, West Coast IPA,
Yeah.
more just in your face, big ABV, high IBUs,
All right.
big IPA, yeah.
All right, let's try this dude out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa, in your face is right, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It's not like a harsh punch. It's like a punch with the softest glove you've ever felt.
Yeah, that's a great way to explain it.
For me, it's not really about which one I like better. It's which one I'm more in the mood for.
Absolutely.
You know?
And that's the great thing about beer, is it's very nostalgic and it's mood driven. Like for the Southern Hemisphere, that beer takes me, I get those peaches and it takes me back to a peach cobbler that my grandmother, who has since passed, used to make for me all the time on my birthday. So when I take my nose, it makes me think of her and that pie. This one just brings me back to, you know, moving out to the West Coast and really delving into the culture out here and the craft beer scene out here. So, geez, 5 years ago already. But
So you got memories associated with certain kinds of beers.
absolutely, certain hop characters, certain beers for sure. But that's the beautiful thing about beer, and that's the beautiful thing about what we're trying to do here.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Wow, I can't even think of a better note to end on in that. Seriously, this place is great. The Torpedo Room is awesome. This has really been like a really great like quest, this sort of like following Southern Hemisphere from beginning to end. So I'm glad that we're here tonight for the premiere of Southern Hemisphere, tasting it like this in its freshest state possible, and then, you know, discovering this new beer. Well, new to me, Optimum. This has definitely been an educational experience, which is what this place is all about.
No, it's a beautiful thing. It was great having you.
Dude,
Pleasure.
Santino,
Cheers.
thanks a
Good
lot.
having you back.
Oh, I will definitely be back. All right, here's to Heavy Brewing. That's it. Yeah, do chickens enjoy beer?
I do enjoy beer.
All
You
right.
can't really get somebody in a chicken suit without enjoying a little beer.
Ah, good point. All right. Well, have a good time tonight. Thanks for talking to me. All right. We'll see you around. Yeah.